Right, if you're watching this video, you've volunteered to take part in my wildlife project with a hedgehog tunnel or mammal track tunnel out in your garden. So, it will come made up like this already with this insert here. You'll also get a little bag that will have a tub of ink in it. It's graphite mixed with vegetable oil and a paintbrush. You'll paint it on these bits of masking tape here. Put some bait in the middle, just like a jam jar with either some dog food or some mini bits of kibble or something like that, just to attract them. Also, if you've got hot dogs, hedgehogs are very partial to hot dogs. So put that in there and then slide it in. There is a bottom to it. It's got a little hole in it here to match up with the hole here, and you get it flat, slide it in. The paper will also be on it. It's a lot easier when you're doing it in the ground. To slide it in, when you do it in the ground, obviously the kibble will stay, or the food will stay where it is. So the paper is actually clipped on with four little bulldog clips. I've cut it, it says A4 in the instructions, but actually A4 is too big for it. So I've cut the paper to the right size, cut about 4 centimetres off it, probably 3 or 4 centimetres off it, in small bulldog clips to hold them in place. Put it in, and there'll be these little holes here, match up. You'll get a couple of pegs with it. If it's on soft ground, you can put the pegs in to hold it in place. If it's in hard ground, even just a couple of stones either side of it here, just to hold it in that. Basically what happens is something, hopefully a hedgehog, but it might be a bird, it might be a small mammal, walk in, walk across the ink pad, go and eat something, and walk out across either this ink pad or the other one, and then walk out across the paper. And what you'll hopefully end up with is something like this. And these are hedgehog prints, but I don't know whether you can see on here, there's also some small ones here. These are mice prints, wood mice prints. So hopefully you'll be getting something like this. You can take out the paper, don't leave it too long because it might end up just a mess in there. So you'll get you can replace the paper, just cut it to size. If you leave it out too long, what can happen is snails and slugs can come in and they love paper, and you end up with big holes in the paper as well. Or even if they just actually scrape off the top layer of paper, your prints disappear. So that's basically it, and hopefully if you get something, you can take it out, take a picture of it. It might need a wee bit of time to dry because it is oil. It is a bit oily, obviously, because you're using oil and graphite. So the oil might run a wee bit. The ink won't, but the oil might have run a wee bit in the paper. So you leave the paper to dry a bit before you sort of like start handling it too much, or you get all oily. And look forward to seeing your results. Good luck.